Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So what we are going to be doing today is very simple. Very simple. We are going to be doing teeth whitening and eyeball whitening. So we are going to be using this image for a practice. So let's zoom in. Okay, yeah. So we are zooming on the teeth because that's the area we're working on today. Okay. So the first thing you are going to do, okay, let me tell you this first. We have various means of doing it's a single thing on Photoshop. I want to talk about frequency separation. We have different types and we have different means. I want to talk about color grading. We have different types, we have different means. So when the same thing applies to teeth whitening also, if you are going to be brightening up your teeth, there are different means by which you can do that. So we have different methods. You just have to choose the one that's suitable for you, the one you love best. So I'm going to be showing you just two methods today, and they are both identical, like very identical, just like the one that works best for you. So come to this adjustment tab here, just select this and then select black and white. Okay, so when you select black and white, your picture, your image will turn to something like this. So why on this black and white tab, make sure this mask is selected, this one, not this one. So while this is selected, press Ctrl I, that's to invert. Ctrl I to invert. So let's zoom in. So go to your brush tool, select the brush tool, and make sure this is set on white, not on black, not on any other color. White. While working with layer mask like these ones, like this one here, you have to work with just black or white. So okay, here's the thing: white will reveal what you are doing, while the black will hide it. Because we want to reveal the black and white that we've hidden, because by pressing Ctrl I, by inverting it, that means we've hidden it. It's not gone, it's just hidden. So using this white brush here will reveal everything. So make sure your opacity is set to 100%. So we are going to be painting on the teeth alone. Make sure you try as much as possible not to contaminate any other part except the teeth, just the teeth alone. So, and make sure the size of your brush is not too big, because if it's too big, let's say for example, you click, you can see it's affecting both the teeth, the lips, and everything. So let me undo, Ctrl Z. Okay, so I'll be reducing the size of my brush. You can reduce your size here or using the square brackets. So I'll be painting on the teeth now. It's not going to take long, but you have to be very careful with it. Just the teeth alone. Make sure you are painting on the teeth alone and nowhere else. Make sure you are painting on the teeth alone. Just press and hold your left key, your left click on your mouse, and then drag. That's how you paint. Not the right click, only the left click. So just click and paint on the teeth alone. Make sure you are careful with these areas so as not to paint on the lips. As you can see, this place is very small, so you have to reduce the size of the brush also to match the space and what you're painting. Okay, I think I still have a little one here. Just a little. Okay, okay. I think I'm set now. So let's say you mistakenly paint over something like a place like this. If you mistakenly paint over a place like this and you don't want to Ctrl Z, you can just change the color of this to black. You can just click here and change it to black. Then paint over the place you want to, the place that the white and black is not supposed to show. Just paint it over like this. Yeah, and you are good to go. So, so this next step is the most crucial, the most critical part of this. If you miss it here, then you've missed it. So just double click on this if it's not showing here. So you see these different layers of colors. You have reds, yellows, greens, cyans, blues, magentas. So I always advise to only work on the yellows. Like only work on yellows. If you have to work on red, make sure it's on a very rare case, because the red kind of overdo. So just shift this to the right side, as you can see. Okay, let's zoom out so you can see how realistic it is. Okay, let's say this is far enough. So if you overdo this, then this is not okay. As you can see, it's looking unrealistic. So I prefer putting it around, like, there's no exact number. There's no exact value for this. It all depends on the picture I'm working on. So I'll be using something like this. Yeah. And that's all. You're good to go. So before, after, let's zoom in. Before, after, before, after. Please don't forget, if you touch this red, for example, see, this is just too much, like way too much. So let me undo Ctrl Z. So just work on the yellows. You don't want to, I'm sure you don't want to put it to the left side because you're not working on a witch or a wizard there. So okay, yeah, I think something like this value is okay. Yeah, that's okay. So once again, before, after, before, after. Okay, so I will be showing you the other method I have. I mentioned two methods earlier, and this is just one, the black and white. I will show you the other method in the next video. Once again, please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment on these videos. Thank you so much.